each of the last 2 years of playoffs. Draisaitl ended up finished tied last year.
Leading defenseman scorer, too, in the playoffs. And Evan Bouchard.
There's lots of positives, and we'll get to some of those.
100.
Save percentage.
2 last year.
But you sit there and look at an 882 save percentage.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we haven't seen numbers like that since you were playing for the Saskatoon Blades in the Western Hockey League.
YouTube.
Largest guest button. Hayden Cardinal at Hayden Cardinal 2. Movies and TV. Subscription. Live. Watch it. Play it. History.
And comes into the Oiler end, goes to the right wing corner, gets worked over a bit by Brober. Puck goes in behind the net.
Your videos. NHL. Loading.
He's already raised the temperature. At least he's got the attention of the Oilers early in this game. Now you see Rick talking in conversation with Carter Sandlot.
Your videos. NHL September 30th. Back button. NHL October 7th, 2000. NHL September 30th, 2024 preseason games. Vancouver Canucks, Edmonton Oilers, Hayden. NHL October 7th, 2022 preseason game. Seattle Kraken, Edmonton Oilers, Hayden. NHL September 25th, 2024 preseason.
Pass goes.
Detroit, so Detroit can get the rights for Costin. They ended up buying Yamamoto out. They ended up signing with the Seattle Kraken.
Chibrikov gets up the center for the Jets. Will roll it in.
And Nick Bukestad was the last one.
Yep.
Got himself a decent deal. Good for him.
Dillon across to Bauer. Little shot. That one pinballs off a leg. Comes over to the right wing. Up near the blue line where it was kept in. Chibrikov will dump it behind the Oiler net. Akey, little pass that gets into the slot. That one's kept inside the Oiler end. Chibrikov, left wing corner. Back to the point to Dillon. Across to Bauer. He'll shoot it. Saved by Rodrigue. Puck into the corner. Chibrikov makes a couple of moves in that right wing corner of the Oilers zone. We're scoreless in the first. Pass through the middle. Broken up by Xavier Bourgault. He's able to get it out. Now on the right wing, Caggiula will get in across to Bourgault. Shot save made by Delia, and he holds on to it as Xavier Bourgault with the opportunity in the slot after the pass from Caggiula.
Rick Caggiula back with the Edmonton Oilers after being signed by Peter Chiarelli after winning the national championship at North Dakota in 2016. That's some decent moments in his first couple of years. Boy, that's a physical pairing there. Lining up Brendan Dillon, who
Yes. Dillon and Bauer, both Seattle Thunderbird grads from the WHL.
Tough guys.
They both are pretty tough.
Now, was Bauer the kid that knocked the player from the Oil Kings right out of the WHL final 2 years ago? He didn't play it again. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he's right. Looks like a Bradley Lambert and Thomas Milic in the lineup today. Milic on the bench, but they're all Seattle Thunderbird grads. Lifted out to Milic on the bench, but they're all blue line. Bouchard goes into the Edmonton net. It's up the right wing, off of Zach Hyman to the Jet zone. Sent up the right side and steered out to center where it's picked up by Nugent Hopkins. Saucer it into the middle to Kane. Across to Hyman, comes into the Jet zone to the left wing corner. The slide off the hit by a follow on the right wing to Perfetti. Will get it to the line and just out. Nugent Hopkins across his own blue line for Evan Bouchard. He's forced back by Iafallo. Michael was right to Rodrigue, but now it's Bouchard. Up the left wing. Got it to Peterson, now to Ryan. He's able to shoot it in. So it goes in behind the net. Chisholm to the right wing, now to Iafallo. They get it across and out. Lowry Stood up at the blue line. Chisholm will follow it. Coming in to the left wing. We're scoreless here in the first. 6 minutes, 45 seconds gone in the period. By a follow in the right wing corner. Back to the point. DeMello's shot wide of the Oiler net. Lowry will get it in front of the goal, but it's taken away by Derek Ryan, and he'll bring it out for Edmonton on the left wing. Off the boards and in. Puck gets to the corner, and DeMello up the middle for Lowry. Lowry skates into the Oiler end on the right wing. He's able to drop it off. Appleton will walk in, shoot wide of the Oiler net. Hard shot by Mason Appleton. Up the right wing. Fogle into the Jet zone. His shot off the stick of Dillon. It goes into the left wing corner. Puck along the left wing boards. Harkin's got it out. Akey in the neutral zone. Plays the Barrie Colts in the Ontario Hockey League. He'll throw it in cross corner. Pulled off the left wing board, centering pass off a stick, saved by Delia. The puck gets into the slot. Akey with a shot. Delia just got a piece of it. On the right wing, it's Holloway. To the point. Now to Akey. Will shoot it. Blocked. It goes over to the right wing boards. Along the top of the circles. Harkins can't get it out for the Jets. Now it's skipped out, and Tornado's got a breakaway. Tornado in, the shot, scores. He goes 5-hole. Dominic Tornado. It makes it 1-0 for Winnipeg.
Tornado capitalized, scored a huge goal. You remember back in the 21 playoffs here at Rogers Place for the Winnipeg Jets. That puck hopped over Gleason, and he was gone. And went 5-hole, sifted one through the Oilers netminder, Olivier Rodrigue, 1-0 Winnipeg.
Tornado with pretty good skill, pretty good speed, too. Just got that one through the pads of Olivier Rodrigue to make it 1-0 for Winnipeg. 7:55 time of the goal. Tornado, 35 points in 50 games with the Manitoba Moose last year. The American League played 5 games with the Jets. Dumped into the Jet zone. Bourgault on the right wing, into the right wing corner. Right in behind the net. Taken by Lambert. He'll get it up the right wing. Now to Hainala. Comes in right side to Lambert. He'll shoot. Save made by Rodrigue. He's going to hold on to that. We've played 8 minutes, 12 seconds. Of the first period, 1-0, the Jets lead. This broadcast brought to you by your Alberta Ford dealers. Ford dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Thank you for joining this live chat and enjoying the hockey game. And Cam Luna, Bob Stauffer, the Oilers and the Flames, the preseason Battle of Alberta. What game will start? 4 p.m.
Or scan the QR code on the video board and go directly to the buying link. Thank you for supporting the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation.
A little bit of pressure. Edmonton Oilers. Tonight's 50-50 in support of the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation. The EOCF has been a proud supporter of Oil Country since 2001. It continues to focus on programs aimed at those most vulnerable in our community and youth hockey programming with a goal to increase participation of underrepresented groups in our community. Purchase your tickets now, EdmontonOilers.com/5050. Puck sent towards the Oiler net, goes off of Bouchard. He'll get it up the left wing for Hamblin. He'll bounce it out to Kajula. Hacks it down into the Jet zone. Bourgault goes flying after it onto the end boards. 11:25 to go in the first. 1-0 Jets. Centering pass. Here's Kajula. He'll get it back to the point. Nurse over to Bouchard. Right side to Kajula. Back to Bouchard. One-timer that was tipped just over the net. Hainala gets into the corner for the Jets. He'll get it across to Nate Schmidt. Up the right wing, able to get it out. A 2-on-1 break here for the Jets. Lambert in over the line. He'll shoot. A pad save made by Rodrigue. Bouchard can bring the puck out for Edmonton. Lift it up into the Jet zone. Edmonton can make a change.
Good stop there for Olivier Rodrigue.
Cole Perfetti rolls it into the corner in the Edmonton end. Perfetti after it. Puck comes back to Chisholm to the slot. Quick shot wide of the net. Pulled off the right wing boards and on the right wing. Back to the point. DeMello shot. Glove save made by Rodrigue as he's able to hold on to that. The Jets getting a little bit of pressure. Niederreiter with the first opportunity. He missed the net. And then The shot from the point got through, and a glove save made by Rodriguez.
Well, we saw Brad Lambert at the World Juniors, and then obviously at the Seattle Thunderbirds during the Memorial Cup. I could have guaranteed you he was going to shoot the puck.
It is a shoot-first mentality there. You are correct.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Bounced off the right wing boards into the Jet zone. Chisholm on the end boards, who has Hyman on him. Puck goes over to Niederreiter. Came over in a deal last year. Nashville. Puck on the right wing. Gets it out to center ice. It gets broken up by Kane. He'll come in on the left wing side. Into the corner. DeMello on him. Takes him to the end boards. It's in the skates of Evander Kane. Puck goes in front of the Jets net. There's nobody there for Edmonton. Niederreiter up the left wing. Just over halfway through the first. 1-0 Jets. Tornado from Dillon at 7:55. The right wing Bouchard will get it out. Off the skate of Lowry. It goes back into the Oiler end. So Nurse across to Bouchard. Up the right wing boards. Ryan made sure it got out. Now to Fogle into the Jets end. Cuts across the line over to the left side. Shot towards the net. Went off of Lowry. Dillon with it in the left wing corner. Up the boards. On the left side, Iafallo now to Lowry. His pass on the left wing. It's taken away by Ryan. It hits Iafallo. Second chance, and Ryan gets it out.
That's what he does, right? He wins a puck battle there. He's not big. He's not fast. I don't even think at this stage of the game he's quick anymore, Derek Ryan. But he finds ways to get pucks out of his zone along the wall.
Such a smart player. Shots 12-7 right now for Winnipeg. They're up 1-0.
And he gives you double-digit goals.
Yes.
From the bottom six without any power play time.
13 last year for Derek Ryan. Puck on the inboards inside the Oiler end. Hainala in from the left wing point. Fired around over to the right side and up against the right wing boards. The puck cleared out to center where Janmark will wind it up after Tornado took a pretty hard hit along the left side. It's dumped into the Jet zone. Schmidt looking for it. It was caught up in his skates. Comes across to Harkins, and Holloway takes it away for Edmonton. Got it up near the top of the circle, but it's taken away. Tornado across to Johnson Fialbi. He'll dump it in, and it goes in behind Gleason. Get it in behind the Edmonton net. 8:15 to go in the first. 1-0 Winnipeg. First preseason game for Edmonton. They will play 8 in total. So here at Rogers Place. Center Hamblin only got it to the blue line. That's it. Lambert run into. Puck gets brought in on the right wing. Quick shot off the left or off the right wing, and Zhilkin just missed the short side. Gleason up the boards. Chibrakov's going to keep it in. Goes in behind the Oiler net. Akey will get it up the right wing. To the top of the circle for Hamblin. Clears it out. DeMello at center ice on the left wing. We'll give it to Chibrikov. Back to DeMello as the Jets make some changes. Chisholm just up to Perfetti. Couldn't handle the pass. Akey able to break it up. Now on the right wing to Kane, but that's offside against Edmonton. We're going to 22 to go in the first. 1-0 Jets lead. This broadcast brought to you by your Alberta Ford dealers. Ford dealers NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
One lucky fan to that show. So this is my new friend Roger. He's going to try to win his way into the Iron Maiden. And a little game you might like to call it. Feeling ready? Sure. We like that confidence. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, very straightforward game, Roger. So in just a minute, I'm going to direct your attention up to the big board here. You're going to see 3 hockey helmets, okay? You're going to have a puck slide underneath one of the helmets. They're going to shuffle around, and then when they're done, you have to tell me and everyone else what helmet that puck is hiding underneath, okay? And the fans will likely help cheer you on and shout the answer at you, right, fans? Okay, Roger, you ready?
Sounds good.
All right, let's look up at the big board here and get this shuffle underway. Here we go. Okay, there goes the puck. And they're off. Lots of focus needed from you here, Roger. Don't look away even for a second. And fans, you got a job to do as well, okay? In case Roger needs your help, major focus here. For a pair of tickets to see Iron Maiden, which helmet is that puck hiding underneath? Okay, moment of truth. Fans, Roger, what do you think?
I kind of lost it, but I hear one behind me. I'll go with one.
He's going to go with the crowd and guess number one. Oh! Lucky guess, starting us off as a winner. Congratulations, Roger. You are off to see Iron Maiden right here at Rogers Place. And if you want to get your hands on tickets, head to Ticketmaster.ca.
This game so far?
Yeah, not bad. And sometimes the first preseason game can lack a little pace. Certainly has had plenty so far. Face off just outside the Edmonton blue line. As it gets caught up in skates in front of the penalty box area, and now shot in by Perfetti. Rodriguez out of his net, sets it for Broberg. Philip Broberg waits it behind the Edmonton net. First round pick of the Oilers in 19, out to Nugent Hopkins, now to Kane down the left wing. His shot, and the save made by Delia. As Kane down that left side wired it towards the goal. Delia held on. 7:01 to go to the first 1-0 Jets. Nugent Hopkins able to find Kane in full stride down that left wing. DeMello trying to close the gap. Kane still labeling it off a pretty good shot. Here's Broberg into the left wing corner inside that Jet zone. Protects the puck against Appleton. Goes in behind the net. Fogle after it. Appleton will take a hit on the play from Ryan. Now to Fogle. Fogle up against the end boards inside the Jet zone. Dumped down by Dillon. And I believe there's going to be a penalty. It'll be a cross check against Brendan Dillon of the Winnipeg Jets. The Edmonton Oilers are about to get the first power play of this game.
Remember Brendan Dillon, undrafted player out of Seattle with the Dallas Stars, and Sam Gagner picked a fight with him. It's a bit of a Mutt Jeff routine, and Sam got hit a couple times, but he hung in there. The Oilers power,
but he fought further and behind Gleason. Getting a little bit of it across.
Can't move it, Bob. Stop.
Power play last year was 34.2%. Now, two of the 5 players that will play in the first unit power play are on the ice right now as we speak.
Oiler Power Play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com as the puck gets cleared into the Jets bench.
Actually, 3. The problem for the power play is, and it's not to be disrespectful of the 3 guys on the ice because Nugent Hopkins had a 100-point season, but Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl lead the NHL in points over the last 2 years. Actually, they lead the NHL in regular season points over the last 7 seasons. They also lead the NHL in playoff scoring over the last 2 years, combination of 2. So, and they're a big part of the power play, as we know.
Yes, they are. Puck cleared into the Oiler end, bringing it out Nugent Hopkins. Now to Peterson, over the line to Hyman, to Peterson. In front of the net, off the stick of DeMello, goes over the left wing. Kane up against the boards. He gets tied up. It's in skates. 1-0 Jets. 6 minutes to go here in the first. Still tied up in that left wing corner of the Jet zone. It gets sprung loose to Bouchard.
Nice play.
He gets it across the line for Nugent Hopkins. He'll bring it down the right wing. Give it to Bouchard. Bouchard across to Peterson. Back to Bouchard. Now to Nugent Hopkins. In front of the net. The shot saved. Rebound scores! Zach Hyman right on the doorstep. He got it past Delia, and this game's tied at 1.
Well, Bouchard freed up some space. Basically beat 2 guys on one play, and that opened up the ice for Ryan Nugent Hopkins. And the Oilers throw the puck around, and Evan Bouchard went to the center point to the left side, and then Nugent Hopkins through the seam is deflected on the goal by Kane, and Hyman sweeps open the rebound, and we are tied 1-1 on a power play goal.
14:20 time of the goal. Delia made the original save off a redirection, but the rebound there for Zach Hyman. And we're all tied up. Bouchard with it inside the Oiler end. Up the left wing for Dylan Holloway. Now to Sutter. Comes into the Jet zone. But it knocked off his stick. Heinola forced him behind the net. Billy Heinola will wait back there. He was a first-round pick of the Jets in 2019. Go across. Cleared out by Bauer. It's in the neutral zone. Janmark battles for it. Instead, picked up by Zhilkin. He'll dump it in. It's inside the Oiler end, left wing corner. Darnell Nurse spins in that corner, brings it back behind the Oiler net. So Nugent Hopkins and Bouchard right now as the assist. I think Kane he redirected.
Yeah, he's going to get an assist. Bouchard will get his assist taken away from him.
On the right wing. Yeah,
those of you that are in preseason exhibition hockey fantasy pools.
Puck turned over. It gets into the slot. Here's Hamblin. He'll shoot it. Delia the save. The rebound goes over into the corner. And it's Bourgault on the end boards. Looking for Kajula. Kajula couldn't center it. Lambert able to get it out. Give it to Chibrikov. He'll come down the right wing into the Oiler end. He'll take a hit from Akey. Now Lambert will let a shot go wide of the Oiler net and it rims out.
Chibrikov didn't like that hit from Bo Akey.
Dylan wheeling out of his zone for Winnipeg. We're tied at 1. We're in the first. Up to Niederreiter. He'll dump it in. Under 4 minutes to go in this opening period. Niederreiter with control on the left wing to the blue line to Dylan. His shot in traffic. That one goes off of Akey, and Akey can get it out. On the right wing, we'll get the puck just inside the Jets line. Schmidt right back out to center ice with it. Dylan in his own end to Schmidt. Now up through the middle. Malott will direct it into the Oilers zone. Desharnais. Left wing for Nugent Hopkins to Kane. Clears it out. Heinola. The left wing to Perfetti. Didn't get his stick on it. It's going to be an icing call against the Jets with 3:20 to go in the first. And this game tied at 1.
Well, good response from Edmonton. Needed at the time, and away we go.
All right. Against Cole Perfetti. Peterson wins it. Desharnais across to Broberg. A little snapshot just wide of the Jets net. Gets into the right wing corner. Derek Ryan trying to dig it loose. Same with Warren Fogle. Puck goes to Terrell Bauer. Spins around, goes in behind the net with Derek Ryan on him. Bauer lost it to Peterson. Out to Fogle. His shot save made by Delia. And he covers it up after he made the glove stop. We'll take a quick break. 2:56 to go in the first, tied at 1. Oilers and Jets. This is brought to you by your Alberta Ford dealers. Ford dealers, NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Tied at 1, Jets and the Oilers, 2:56 to go in the first. Rob Brown joining us, of course, as he always does. And Rob, what do you think of this one so far?
Well, to me, it's a much later in the preseason type of game. The skill level is quite good and the energy is quite good. It's been very entertaining for the first time we've seen these players play since last season.
Inside that Jets end, it goes to the end boards. To the blue line, Desharnais will shoot it. Blocked in the slot by Iafallo, and it comes out. Alex Iafallo gets to center ice, able to dump it in. Desharnais behind the Oiler goal. Pressured by Appleton, who dumped him to the ice. Lowry gets the loose puck to the blue line for DeMello. Take a snapshot. Misses on the short side. Sutter across to Broberg. Up the left wing, didn't get a lot on it. It's going to be kept in by DeMello. DeMello right wing corner in front of the net. And that one just pushed wide. An opportunity into that slot area. Chance by Appleton. Chisholm will get it across to Mello. Shoots. Bad save made by Rodrigue. Puck on the right wing. Janmark. All right. Now up to center ice. Holloway will shoot it in. Delia will set it in behind his net. We're under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Jets. First preseason game of the year. Up the right wing, puck brought in. Shot by Jonsson Fjallby. Wide of the Oiler goal. Dylan keeps it in left wing corner for Winnipeg. Comes across to Nurse. Off the boards and out. Ryan will take a hit, but he'll get it down the ice. It won't be icing. On the right wing, Bauer, side his own end, up to Harkins. Skate out through the middle, get to the Oiler blue line, dish it on the left to Toninato. Get to the left corner, played it in behind the Oiler net. Nurse off the left wing boards, and Fogle made sure that it was out. Delia will set that in behind his net with 1:15 to go in the first period. Toninato scoring for Winnipeg. Hyman for Edmonton. The Oiler goal was on the power play. Heinola up to Lambert. That's broken up at the Oiler blue line. Hamblin through the right wing to the Jets zone. Check just inside the circle. Chibrikov will make a move. Wheel it up the left wing, and it'll get out. Zhilkin to center ice. Will dump it in. We're down to 45 seconds to go here in the first. Gleason inside his own end for Edmonton. On the end boards with Zhilkin right on him. In comes Hamblin. The puck was attempted to be centered, but stopped by the skate of Akey. He'll wheel up towards the middle. Now spin it back. Come through center ice. Down the right wing will softly dump it in. Chisholm in behind his net. We'll wait back there for the Jets. Find some room on the left wing. 20 seconds to go in the period. Up the left wing, off of Malott. Rodriguez got to come out and play it. Gets it high on the glass. Gets knocked down by Evander Kane. He'll get it up through the air. Bounce it into the Jets' end. And it doesn't go hard enough for icing. Chisholm in behind his net. The first period's about to come to a close. The Oilers and the Jets tied at 1 after the first. And Rob, this was, there was some hits. There was some physical play. You can see.
After one period of play, the Winnipeg Jets won. Your Edmonton Oilers won. Shots on goal in the opening period for Winnipeg 13 and for your Oilers 12.
Please remember to be a good teammate and to be kind to one another. Enjoy the rest of the hockey game.
Today's preseason Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 raffle. The jackpot now up just under $90,000. It's still climbing. If you buy your tickets before tonight's 5 p.m. early bird draw, you're eligible to win $2,500 cash or 2 lower bowl tickets to the Heritage Classic October 29th as part of the live draw during the third period. Purchase your tickets in person from 50-50 sellers on the concourse or scan the QR code on the video board and go directly to the buying link. Thank you for supporting the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation.
Pause keyboard shortcut. Pause keyboard shortcut. Keyboard shortcut.
Bauer hits
Play keyboard.
It's the rep. The end of the Jet zone. .com/50-50. We drop the puck. We're underway here in the second period. Dumped into the Jet zone. Delia out of his net. Little backhand on the right for Chibrikov. He'll wrap it around to the point, and it just gets out past Akey. He'll get to it and go across to Gleason. Up the left wing, directed in by Kajula. DeMello chases after it. In pursuit is Hamblin. Puck up against the boards inside the Jet zone. Chisholm will get the puck to DeMello. Will go in behind the Jets net. Wait back there to Chisholm on the left wing. Off the left wing boards. Hits the referee's skate. Zhilkin will get that back to Chisholm. Now to DeMello. Getting pressured on the play by Kajula. The puck top of the circle. Chibrikov will just get it out. For Zhilkin into the Oiler end. He'll dump it in behind the Edmonton net. Comes around to Lambert. Lambert on the right wing to the blue line for Bauer, side of the net. The save made by Rodriguez coming across on a bad angle from Harkins. The puck along the left wing side. Lambert couldn't get it through the middle. Nugent Hopkins to Nurse. Just over a minute gone here in the second. Tied at 1, Oilers and Jets. On the right wing, dumped in by Caggiula into that Jets end. Puck steered to the middle by Hyman. It comes up to the blue line. Nurse on the right for Kane. He'll shoot it just wide. May have glanced off the arm of Delia. At the top of the circle, Nurse had pinched in. Nugent Hopkins will keep it into the zone. Bauer. Across to Dillon. Back to Bauer. Snaps it up the right side. Janssen Fialbi will steer it into the Oiler end. Broberg on the end boards. Takes a hit from Toninato. Puck up to the top of the circle and just play it out. A little tight turn by Schmidt. He'll get it down the left wing. Give it to Lowry. All the way across for Iafallo. Missed him. Now he has it in the right wing corner. Iafallo shoots it towards the goal. Save made by Rodrigue. Covers up the rebound. 2 minutes, 1 second gone in the second. Oilers and Jets tied at 1.
Alex Iafallo last year at 14 goals for the LA Kings, including 3 in their opening round playoff series loss to the Edmonton Oilers. He comes over along with Gabe Velarde, who I've always liked, a 23-goal scorer last year. Rasmus Kupari. We'll see Velarde and Kupari tomorrow in Winnipeg. And a second-round pick for Pierre-Luc Dubois. I got to tell you, I think Kevin Cheveldayoff got a pretty good return for Dubois.
Lowry with a shot from the right wing, saved by Rodrigue. I agree. Given the fact that he was in a position where he had to move him, to get that kind of return was, I think, outstanding.
I mean, the guy didn't want to play for your team, and even when he wanted, and maybe he'll be different in LA, but we've now watched him with 2 different organizations, and he's had a lot of nights where he's MIA.
Signed that contract extension with the Kings as Fogle will get the puck in on the left wing into the Jet zone. Tied at 1 early in the second. Comes out to center ice. Gleason will rip it right back into the Jets' end. Delia lost his stick behind the net. Heinola to Schmidt. Through the middle to center for Iafallo. Play it in on the backhand. Gleason's got to go back. Got Perfetti on him. It's over to the left wing, and now Janmark out to Holloway. Holloway into the Jets' end. Comes down the left wing. Went to shoot it. That's off the stick of Chisholm. Comes around to the point. Gleason will keep it in. Scoops it towards the net. Blockered out of the air by Delia. It's in behind the Jets' goal. Chisholm on the end boards. Around to Perfetti on the left wing. Gets it off the boards and out. Malott will bring it in. Malott on the left side. He'll drop it back. It comes through the slot. And following it up was Holloway, and he's able to clear it out.
Excellent job and support there from Dylan Holloway, who's working on the little things this year.
Perfetti will turn through the middle on the right wing. Get the puck to Niederreiter into the Oiler end. Now to Perfetti. The angle shot off the arm of Rodrigue to the left wing point to Dillon. Left wing boards and the pass by Niederreiter. That's broken up. Caggiula was able to get it out. Caggiula into the Jets' end on the left side. Now to Hamblin. To the point for Nurse. He'll walk right in. He'll come down the left wing, go into the corner, sweep it in front of the net off the stick. Adelia back to the point. Hamblin across to Bouchard. Now over to the right side. Puck to the middle. Nurse will shoot it. Delia kicks it out. Penalty coming up here. As we played 4 minutes and 13 seconds of the second, tied at 1, the Jets and the Oilers. And it looks like Niederreiter is going to the box for the Jets.
6 separate UFAs for Winnipeg. We talked about Hellebuck and Brossoit, both UFAs at goal. DeBello, along with Dillon on defense, and then Niederreiter and Mark Scheifele up front. This could be a very different looking team. We'll see. I mean, you have to think that Winnipeg's going to do everything possible to re-sign Hellebuck and Scheifele.
You would think so. Oilers' second power play. They're 1-for-1 with a man advantage. Puck on the left wing, and there's Schmidt to get it down the ice. Power play brought to you by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Bouchard. Dump it back. Puck brought in on the right wing by Peterson. It goes back to the point, and Bouchard has it for Edmonton. Right in the middle, on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. He'll get it low to Hyman, back to Nugent Hopkins, left side. To the blue line to Bouchard. Brings it to the middle. Gives it back to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Hyman, centering pass. Nugent Hopkins in front. The save made by Delia with a left pad. Oh, that was a good stop. Penalty coming up to Edmonton as Kane Got his stick in there, hauled down Nate Schmidt, and Kane's going to the box.
Great opportunity for Lane Peterson, a player you know well from his time with the Red Deer Rebels. He's actually traded from Red Deer to Swift Current when Red Deer loaded up in the Memorial Cup and got Jake DeBrusque. And that's a sitter there from Nugent Hopkins, and unfortunately Peterson couldn't finish that off.
Delia got the left pad. Got it across. It was a good save. Tied at 1. 4:58 gone here in the second. Kane to the box, so we'll go 4-on-4 for a minute 15. Out through center and now into the Jets end. It's Holloway on the left side. He'll shoot it just off the shin pads of Chisholm. And up the left wing, Appleton. Drop it to Lowry. Across, Chisholm brought it in, but that's offside against the Jets. Face-off outside the Oiler blue line. Shot 16-15 in favor of Winnipeg. We're tied at 1. Both goals came in the first period. Tornado on a breakaway for Winnipeg. Hyman on a rebound on the power play for Edmonton. Ryan taking the draw against Lowry. Goes back to Heinola, just inside his own blue line. Chisholm back to Heinola. On the right to Appleton, into the Oiler end, goes to the corner. Now in behind the net, over to the left, to the blue line. Out the puck to Chisholm, now on the right side to Lowry, to the blue line. Heinola into the corner, and Appleton wedged off of the puck nicely by Akey, and Akey will start the rush. Comes into the Jets' end, gets it to the middle. It goes off for Ryan just wide. Akey gets it back, has it on the left wing. To the point for Gleason. Pulls to the middle, didn't have a shooting lane. To the left wing corner. Gave it to Ryan, now out to Fogle. Left wing about top of the circle. Skates across the top of the circle, and then checked on the play by Lowry. He'll get it out. Fogle will bring it right back through the middle into the Jet zone. It's poked off his stick. Now the Oilers are shorthanded as Niederreiter back out onto the ice from the penalty box. And he's down the right wing. He'll make a move, throw it through the middle and just beyond to Perfetti. A puck on the left wing side, the Oiler end, back to the point to Schmidt, on the right to Niederreiter. And all the way across to Perfetti, into the middle off his stick. It comes across. Niederreiter has it in the right wing corner. Right side to Lambert. Back to the point. Schmidt to Lambert. He'll get the puck to the side of the net, but forced back was Niederreiter. On the left wing to Perfetti, gets it out to the middle. A one-timer by Iafallo, misses. Iafallo or Perfetti now to Schmidt. Will shoot it. That was a hard shot. Missed the net. Goes off the end boards and it comes out. And out of the box is Kane. Down the left wing. He'll stop up in front of the goal. Saved by Delia coming across. And he's able to cover it up. As Kane came out of the penalty box and was able to set up the opportunity, and going to the front of the net was Brandon Sutter. We'll take a break. We're tied at 1. The Oilers and the Jets here in the second. This is Four Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
If you like this one, please be sure to hit subscribe to my channel. And, yeah, enjoy the game.
Face off in the Jet zone. It's in the left wing corner. Kane goes in behind the net. Bounces it off the back of the goal. Slides over to the left wing. Cycles the puck. It goes by Hyman. In from the right point. Bouchard. Back to Nugent Hopkins. Will shoot it. Delia with the save. Here's Kane with the rebound. That's blocked by DeMello. Goes over to the right wing boards. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins on the blue line. Left wing to Kane. His shot. Delia the save. Big rebound. Nugent Hopkins. He got tied up. Couldn't get a shot away. Kane back to the point. Bouchard shoots it off a stick. Hits the end glass. As the Oilers buzzing here in the second period. We're tied at 1. DeMello behind the net to Dillon. He'll come up the left wing for the Jets. Get it up in the air. Gloved down by Kane. Brings it back into the Jet zone. His pass broken up by DeMello. For Janssen Fialbi to the right wing, just into the Oiler end. That's turned over, and Hyman comes into the Jet zone left side. He'll shoot it off the stick of DeMello and wide. Bouchard keeping it in, right wing corner. Gets it around on the left. It'll get near the blue line. It will go to Broberg. Pulls to the middle, winds up, hammers a shot. Delia on the save. There was a rebound that Janssen Fialbi was able to pick up and get it up the right wing to center ice. That's where he can give it to Zhilkin. He'll dump it in. Desharnais to Broberg. 11:28 to go in the second. Tied at 1. Oilers taking on the Jets. First preseason game of the season. Puck dumped in. It goes in behind the Jets' goal. Into the left wing corner is battling for it as Bourgault. Comes back to the point. Broberg has it. Gets it off the corner boards. It goes in behind the net. Bauer up the left wing now to Lambert. They get it out through center ice. Dumped in by one hand by Chibrikov. Cleared out by Broberg. Chisholm on the left wing. Giving it to Zhilkin. He'll shoot it in. It goes in behind the Oiler goal. Shots now 19-16 in favor of Edmonton, but we're tied at 1. We're here in the second. Up the right wing. Just off the stick of Fogle. Goes into the Jet zone. Puck sent up to the blue line. It does come out. Akey has to retreat. Cross to Gleason. Into center ice. There's Iafallo for the Jets. Right side to Appleton. He'll throw it in cross corner into the Oiler end. Iafallo will shoot it off the outside of the net. Big collision in the corner as Lowry had run into Akey, and it's out to center ice. And Akey loops back at center and drifts it into the Jets' end.
Bit of a size mismatch there. The hulking Adam Lowry, who's fought Ryan Reeves in his career, running over Bo Akey.
Niederreiter in on the right wing. Right wing corner for Perfetti into the slot. One-timer by DeMello. Saved by Rodrigue. He'll hold on with 9:58 to go in the second period. The Oilers and the Jets tied at 1. We'll be right back. This broadcast brought to you by your Alberta Ford dealers. Ford dealers, NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
We're in the halfway point of this hockey game, and just 5 hours before the Leafs head to preseason against the Sens.
Janmark. Here we go. Your first word is Skinner. S. S. K. I-N-N-E-R. Nailed it. Woo! Okay, shake it off, Fulton. Deep breath. You got the first one out of the way. Your next word is, it gets a little harder here, Janmark. What was that? Janmark. Janmark? Y-K-J-A-N-M-A-R-K. A little help from the fans. Nicely done. All right. 2 out of 3 is all we need, Fulton. That signed Darnell photo is all yours, my friend. And if you wanted to, fans with NHL Puck Drop just around the corner, Rogers Moments wants to send you on a VIP trip to any NHL home opener. Enter now at rogers.com/NHL Faceoff.
The left of Olivier Rodrigue. Donato scoring for the Jets in the first period. Hyman with the goal for Edmonton. Tried to drop the puck. It wasn't right. They'll do it again. Oilers are in Winnipeg tomorrow, at home to Vancouver on Wednesday as the preseason rolls through. 8 games in total for the Oilers. Bouchard on the right side in his own zone. Unable to get it out, but it will get to Nurse. On the backhand, Chisholm comes in from the point, kept it in. Chisholm along the boards to the middle, and a quick shot by Zhilkin. It goes wide of the Edmonton net, or back to the right wing corner. Make that Malott with that shot. He just missed. Malott looking for it in the left wing, and it'll get over to the right. Niederreiter centering pass, and Rodrigue got hit by Malott. The puck was over at the right wing, and Malott looked like he ran right into Olivier Rodrigue. There's a penalty coming up. Malott's going to the box for the Jets.
Malott played 4 years at Cornell, had a good season last year for Manitoba. 23 goals, 44 points in 71 games. The Oilers will get their third power play of the game.
Goalie interference, the call. Power play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Now, Rodrigue never saw Malott. Malott came in and just got a bit of his leg on the backside. Knocked him to the ice. Face off to the right of Delia. Puck back to the blue line. Bouchard walks in, shoots it. That one went off of Janssen Fialbi. The puck cleared out down the ice.
That one stunned Janssen Fialbi. He is hurting for certain as he heads to the Winnipeg bench.
Can't be fun when Evan Bouchard's able to tee it up like that. Puck brought into the Jet zone. Kane down the left wing. Into the slot. One-timer by Nugent Hopkins. Save made by Delia. Rebounded. Hyman will sweep it back into the slot. It comes back to the blue line for Bouchard. Across to Nugent Hopkins down the left wing. Now to the right side. The shot comes over to Nugent Hopkins, and that was blocked. He had the net. It was open for a moment. The shot got blocked and cleared down the ice.
That was Dylan DeMello, who his previous coach, Paul Maurice, once referred to him as coaching porn when he's on the ice. It's an actual quote.
Akey able to dump it in. Nurse will shoot it, hits the stick, goes off the end glass. Akey on the right side. Got it to the corner to Fogle. Now around to Holloway. He's in the left wing corner of the Jet zone. To Akey on the right wing point. 45 seconds to go on the man advantage. The Nurse tied at 1 here in the second. Nurse along the blue line, drops it to Holloway. His shot tipped just wide. Akey out
nice
to Bourgault.
pass.
Back to Akey. To Bourgault. Across to Holloway on the left. Give it to Nurse in the middle. Now to Akey on the right wing to Bourgault. Shoot it towards the net pad. Saved by Delia. The puck cleared just past Akey and down the ice.
Oh, Bo Akey's got a real good vision. Like, he can make plays.
Poised too.
Yeah, he's not afraid to try stuff either. Evidently, the coach in Barrie hasn't sat there and grinded away at him. He does turn the puck over. He's a confident player on the ice.
Very. Puck dumped in, penalty over. Edmonton now 1 for 3 on the power play. Tied at 1 here in the second. Dillon will get it up to center. DeMello's got to follow the play. Bounce it to the Edmonton blue line. Kajula out with it. Janssen Fialbi on him. Now to Ryan. It gets into the Jet zone to Hamblin to the middle for Kajula. His shot and the save by Delia. Just got enough of it as it rolled wide of the net. DeMello off the right wing boards, got it out. Under 7 to go here in the second. Tied at 1. Robert out from his own end through the middle. It goes off a skate. Now turned the other way. And on the right wing is Niederreiter. Fans on his shot. Niederreiter gets control into the right corner with Broberg on him. The right wing. Heinola in from the right wing point to the blue line for Perfetti. A snapshot, and that gets blocked by Kajula, and it comes out of the zone. Perfetti recovers to Heinola. The right wing brought in by Perfetti. Stops at the top of the circle to the blue line. Heinola will get it across. Chisholm, right side, looking for Perfetti as it goes off the stick. Now Perfetti is centering pass. Hit Desharnais' stick. Goes over to the left wing. Brought out by Holloway. Here's Holloway into the Jet zone. Goes to the left wing corner. Sutter was following it up. Sutter has it on the left wing to the blue line for Gleason. Across, Holloway, one-timer, and that one goes just wide as the stick of Perfetti broke on the block and the puck on the right wing point. Bouchard, right wing boards. Now it comes across to Gleason. His shot hit bodies in front, goes over to the left side. Holloway to Gleason, has it on the point. Across, gave it to Holloway. Holloway to Bouchard. Across to Gleason, and just breaking it up was Niederreiter, and it comes out. Jan Mark will direct it in. Delia will get it out. 5:20 to go in the second. Tied at 1, Oilers and Jets. Nugent Hopkins spins through the middle, gets into the Jet zone. On the right wing to Hyman. Across to Kane. It's shot, and the glove save by Delia. He'll hold on to that. 5:09 to go in the second. Tied at 1, the Oilers and the Jets. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. This is 4 Dealers. NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
The Oilers look for a 2-1 goal. And let's see if the Oilers can get the preseason wins. 8 games total.
Cameron and Bob Stauffer here at
Leafs and the Senators.
Hamlin and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place for the Oilers and Winnipeg Jets. First preseason game action. 5:09 to go in the second. Tied at 1. Faceoff will be to the right. Jets netminder Colin Dealey. Before the break, made an amazing save off of Evander Kane. Gleason has it on the left wing point for Edmonton. Get it around to the right wing corner. Now Nugent Hopkins. Working that puck along the boards. And get it through the middle to Kane, and his shot off of Chibrikov. Kept in by Akey on the right wing. He'll shoot it. Glances off the glove of Delia. The Hauer will rim it. Akey in from the right wing point. Got it in behind the net. Kane has it left side. Behind the goal to Hyman. Comes over to the right wing. Hyman up the right wing boards. Cycles it. Goes in behind the Jets goal. Dillon off the right wing boards. Near the line. Nugent Hopkins. Good job to keep it in to Hyman. Left wing corner. Goes in behind the Jets net. Swings left side. Centering pass and a pad save by Delia. Off of Nugent Hopkins.
Ooh.
Nugent Hopkins for Hyman. Puck along the left wing side.
Dillon and Kane have been going out on this shift.
Now to Nurse left wing point. Into the middle to Bouchard. Got it down the right wing in front of the net. Delia, nice stop. Didn't know where the rebound was after a quick shot from Hyman. And the puck to the left wing point. Nurse across to Bouchard. He'll sail it to the goal. Delia the save and the rebound. Knocked away by Bauer. Comes near the blue line and bringing it out for Winnipeg's Chibrikov. Is able to dump it in. 3:40 to go in the second, tied at 1. As Fogle into the Jets zone. Trying to lift it to the corner instead. It's picked up by Lane Peterson. Now to Fogle, left wing, back to the point for Nurse. Nurse goes cross corner for Derek Ryan. Back to the blue line, Bouchard. Hit shot. That one hit a leg in front of the net, never got through. Puck cleared out. Appleton off the glass to Iafallo as he goes to the right corner of the Oiler end. On the left side to Lowry, back to Iafallo. Slides over to the left wing, to the point. Schmidt across to DeMello. On the left wing, Iafallo will shoot it. Blocked in front of the Oiler goal. We're tied at 1. We're here in the second, under 3 minutes to go in this period. Lowry works it on the left wing to Appleton, back to the blue line. Schmidt across to DeMello. Now into the slot. The shot by Harkins, and that's off a stick, and it goes out of play. It's pretty good action. For the first preseason game of the year, there's some plays here. I just love the boys.
Well, right now, Delia's been, he's probably made 5 or 6 10-bell saves.
Yep, in this period, especially, the Oilers have had some amazing opportunities. Sutter, Peterson, Nugent Hopkins, all right on the doorstep. Face off to the left to Rodrigue. 2:45 to go in the second period. Oilers and Jets tied up at 1. Hopkins gets into the face-off circle. Will win it for Winnipeg. Heinola will shoot it. Blocked in front of the net. Went off of Broberg. He can kick it up the right wing side to Holloway. He'll get it to the blue line. That's kept in, though, to the middle. Tornado. He'll shoot, and a glove save made by Rodrigue. He holds on with 2:32 to go in the second period.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining game.
I like it, yeah. There's been opportunities. Probably a little more so for Edmonton than Winnipeg, but chances around the net makes it exciting. Face off to the right of Rodrigue. Harkins into the left wing corner of the Oiler end for Winnipeg. Goes in behind the net. He'll drop it back there. Toninato back to the point. Got the puck to Chisholm. Has to walk across the line to Heinola. His shot and a glove saved by Rodrigue. There was traffic in front of the net. Jansen Harkins tied up with Desharnais. But Rodrigue was somehow able to find that puck through that traffic and hold on to it. I would think the Jets will have a little more veteran-laden lineup tomorrow night.
And the Oilers a lighter lineup tonight.
That's how it goes in the early part of the preseason. James Hamblin will take this draw for Edmonton. And the Edmonton product. Goes into the corner with Tornado. Puck gets into some skates, and it's Hamblin that comes up with it. Got it to the top of the circle. It gets poked in front of the net, and it's lifted up and out by Gleason. And up to center ice, here's Hamblin. Checked right at the Jets' blue line. Comes back to Gleason. Right across for Akey to Gleason. The right wing for Xavier Bourgault, and he'll dump the puck into the Jet zone. Heinola back for it, in behind his net. Up the right side. Johnson Fialbi got it out to center ice. Nurse to Bouchard. Now Hamblin. He's got it into the Jets' end. Chisholm will try to get it out. He can't. It's kept in by James Hamblin. Kicks it down the right side for Bourgault, and then it is hacked out past Bouchard. Will go back after it. Minute 20 to go in the second period. Tied at 1. Oilers and Jets. Puck dumped into the Jet zone. Bauer out along the boards. It won't get out. It's Bouchard over to Nurse. He'll shoot it. Put it wide. Comes off the end boards. Jammed at the side of the net. Puck goes into the left wing corner. Kane can't get it in front of the net. It comes over to the right wing side. Kane with a solid hit on Heinola along the right wing side in the Jets' end. It's sent to the blue line. Great work by Bouchard to keep it in. Now cleared out. So we're into the last minute here in the second period. Oilers and Jets tied at 1. Puck shot in by Bauer. Rodrigue stopped it behind the net. Had to find it. Now he rims it. It's not getting out. Iafallo keeping it in. Iafallo with the backhand goes off a Nurse. Iafallo gets it back to the point for Dillon. Across to DeMello. Will shoot. Saved by Rodrigue. Rebound over on the right wing. Iafallo to the point for Dillon. Dillon walking the blue line. Gets it into the slot. The shot and the save by Rodrigue off Anita Ryder. He holds on with 18 seconds to go in the second period.
Well, Rodrigue's had some good moments. I mean, Dillia's played very well here in the second for Winnipeg, but Olivier Rodrigue, whose father, Sylvain, is the Bakersfield Condors goaltender coach, a guy that was interviewed for multiple jobs a couple of years ago this summer. At some point, he's going to be an NHL goalie coach.
Faceoff will be to the left of Rodrigue.
Of course, you had your goalie coach stint in Nanaimo as well, where you had a multiplicity of roles, including the play-by-play boy. How he did that at the same time, I'm not sure, but it's damn impressive.
He's junior A, got to do lots of things. Puck dumped into the right corner of the Oiler end. It's up near the top of the circle. Down to 10 seconds left in the period as getting it out with Sutter. Schmidt will take it in behind his net and just wait back there for Winnipeg. Period will come to a close. Tied at 1 as they were after 1. They're tied after 2. That period, though, more opportunities, both ends of the ice. Yeah, these teams are going at it. This is what you want.
Solid performance for both goaltenders. Dillia is really noticeable. In the winning. First of all, he's big. He's 6'6". He spent 6 or 7 years in the minors. They got themselves, I think,
for a 2-period total of 25.
A friendly reminder to respect your fellow fans. Let's make tonight a memorable experience for everyone.
Tonight's preseason Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50 raffle. Draw now. The jackpot sitting at over $115,000 and it's climbing. Purchase your tickets in person from 50-50 sellers on the concourse or scan the QR code on the video board and go directly to the buying link. Thanks for supporting the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation. Get into the game and experience Oilers hockey with a group of friends, teammates, co-workers, family, or customers. Select from reserved fan seating or food-inclusive seating options. Group seats start at just $49. Book your group outing tonight at EdmontonOilers.com/groups. And fans, let's welcome the following group in attendance at tonight's game. Happy birthday, Larissa! Don't miss out on exciting Oilers hockey right here in Rogers Place. The Oilers return to the ice Wednesday, September 27th. when the team hosts the visiting Vancouver Canucks for more preseason action. Puck drop scheduled for 7 p.m. You can purchase your tickets for this game and any game this season by visiting EdmontonOilers.com/tickets. Fans, don't miss the chance to score with this limited time deal at the Section 109 Ice District Authentics locations. Take advantage of a buy one, get one 50% off deal on Mitchell & Ness products. Get yourself geared up and ready for the season with this smoking hot deal. Available only at the Section 109 location, so make sure you swing by during this intermission.
Read a couple of
keep your heads.
Face off to the right of Olivier Rodrigue and goal for the Oilers. Puck back to the point. Chisholm will shoot it. Glove save. Rodrigue holds on to that. We're just 9 seconds into the third period. Both goaltenders, whether that be Olivier Rodrigue or Colin Delia, have both been very good in goal in this game so far. Nugent Hopkins to take the face-off. Got it to Bouchard up the right wing. Hyman made sure that it got out. Delia or DeMello around off of Nugent Hopkins. Puck to the neutral zone. Nurse off the right wing boards. Now to Nugent Hopkins. In over the jet line. Will shoot it. That was blocked. Goes into the right wing corner. Hyman on the right boards. For Kane. Broken up by Adam Lowry of the Jets. Cross to DeMello. Up to Appleton. He's able to guide it into the Oilers' end. Aya follows after it on the forecheck. Nurse on the left wing to Kane. Pulls it off the left boards. In behind the net for Nurse. Both teams make some changes as Nurse holds it in behind the Oiler net. As he waits, snaps it off the right wing boards to Janmark. Now to the middle, to Holloway, to Sutter. He'll get it over the line, get it across to Holloway in front of the net. And Janmark pushed it right back into the slot. The puck cleared out. Broberg to Sutter. On the left wing to Janmark. Back to Brandon Sutter. Will bring it into the Jet zone. Dumps the puck into the corner. Heinola will rim it. It won't get out. Kept in by Janmark. He'll get it across. Broberg. His shot. That hit bodies in front of the net. Goes into the left wing corner. Heinola for the Jets. Into the middle for Toninato. He'll bounce it down into the Oiler end. Flying after it. Johnson Fialbi. In behind the net to Harkins. Lost it to Peterson. He'll get it off the boards and out. Minute 45 gone here in the third. Tied at 1. Oilers and Jets. Dillon will dump it in. Puck comes to the right wing, off a skate, back to Peterson. And the Saskatoon product on the left wing for Akey. He's being pressured on the play by Perfetti. And Akey comes up with the puck. We'll go across to Desharnais. Up the right wing and out. Just off the stick of Derek Ryan. This time it's Niederreiter. Only got it to the blue line. Fogle right back out with it. Just missed Lane Peterson. It goes into the Jet zone. Along the right wing boards, Fogle got it to the middle. Puck cleared out off a skate and down the ice by Malott. That'll be icing against the Jets. 2.5 gone here in the third. Oilers and Jets tied at 1.
We talked a lot about Bo Akey in this game, and who knows, this might be his own. I mean, he's going to have to get back to junior and go run that power play for Barrie. And this is an 18-year-old kid. I mean, realistically, 2 years of junior and at least 2 years minor pro at that size, right? But
sure looks like there's something to work with there.
There's something to work with there.
Yeah.
He's got a good processor. He can think it out there.
Quick shot off the draw. Delia the save off of Xavier Bourgault. Bourgault with a quick shot.
So Rick Tracy replacing Tyler Wright as the head amateur scout. Tyler made the pick of Bo Akey. So which player in the Oilers lineup tonight was drafted by Rick Tracy? Yeesh.
I don't know.
In the lineup tonight,
I can't tell you.
Calvin Pickard.
Pickard. All right, Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calvin Pickard, who also played with Seattle in the WHL. There's a lot of Seattle WHL ties here tonight. Puck dumped into the Jet zone.
There's a good chance we'll be seeing Pickard tomorrow.
Yeah, I think so.
Winnipeg. There's 6 WHL players in the lineup tonight for the Winnipeg Jets and 7 for Edmonton.
Covered up by Delia, and there'll be a face-off in the Jets' end. Yeah, a lot of WHL grads in this game. It's good to see.
It's not surprising. Western Canadian franchises,
Exactly.
right? Just like, Boston. I might assert to you, if you're a player that is out of BU or BC or Northeastern, they tend to get some of those guys, and they often treat those players better than the major junior players, where because of how the rights work and ELCs is a beneficial arrangement for NCAA players, sometimes those guys get games. Saw that with the Vancouver guys that we saw last weekend, right? There was a couple members of the Vancouver Canucks that were signed as NCAA college free agents and got games in the NHL right out of school.
Puck into the Oiler end. Appleton will shoot it off the leg of Rodrigue. Puck behind the net. Lowry's pass, that's picked off. Hanela will attempt to keep it in. He can't. It comes out and was knocked down by a high stick. We get the whistle.
Speaking of an NCAA guy, for you poolsters out there, Ryan Donato is playing on the wing with Taylor Hall and Connor Bedard in Chicago surgery. Just keep an eye on that.
So you're saying he might be able to
score because he can shoot the puck. So could Bedard. He's been primarily a playmaker as a winger in his NHL career. Just file that one away.
Bouchard spins it up the right wing. We'll flip it down the ice. It will not be icing.
Because I think this Bedard fella is going to be okay.
He's all right. He can shoot. He can set up plays, too. But cleared back into the Jets' end. We're tied at 1. We're here in the third. The left wing, Jansen Harkins for the Jets for Janssen Fialbi. Just got it into the Edmonton zone, and Nurse takes it back. Goes across to Bouchard. Pass through the middle, glances off the stick of Janmark. Goes deep into the Jets' end. Dillon will swing it around for Janssen Fialbi. Just got it out. Desharnais over to Broberg. He shoots it in. Daly out to play. Got the puck to Dillon. Now to Bauer, up the right side for Nita Ryder. Going to the right wing corner. Nita Ryder taken off the puck very swiftly by Broberg. Got it out to center ice to Peterson. Into the Jet zone. Now into the slot. Vogel dishes to the left, but nobody there for the Oilers. And Nita Ryder will get it out. Nita Ryder, one of those former WHLers who played with the Portland Winterhawks. The puck gets out to center, and Malott will shoot it in. Got by Rodrigue behind the net. So Peterson back for to Desharnais. Around the right side. Ryan unable to clear it out. So Desharnais gives the puck to Peterson. He'll get over center. He'll lift it in. Oilers make some changes here as Fogel's in on the forecheck. To Mello up the right side. Now through the middle to Chisholm. Get to center ice. Shoot the puck into the Oiler. They're going to say that. I come out of play. That hit the mesh.
Yeah. So, Cam, because I know you're a baseball fan, do you recall who did the Atlanta Braves in the early 1990s?
Was it one of the Carries?
It was.
Skip?
It was Skip Carey.
Yeah.
And Pete Van Wieren. And this was at the time that Larry Bertuzzi had made the arbitrator's decision on the Eric Lindros trade.
Okay.
And so they sit there and they read the trade, and then Skip Carey, Eric Lindros' rights traded by the Quebec Nordiques to the Philadelphia Flyers. And they list the 5 or 6 pieces, all the fellas that went the other way, Ricci and Huffman and Peter Forsberg and all that. And then Carey goes, I don't know a damn thing about hockey, but I'm going to tell you this right now, this Lindros fella, he must be something. That's penalty.
Penalty coming up. This puck was brought into the Oiler end. It's going to be an interference call against the Oilers. So it will be the second power play of the evening for the Jets. We're tied at 1. We played 5:39 of this period.
Interference.
That's when we'd watch WTBS, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. TBS and WGN to watch the Cubs. So Akey goes to the box for the interference. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Flyers acquired Steve Duchesne, Peter Forsberg, Ron Hextall, Kerry Huffman, Mike reaching $15 million cash and a 1993 first-round pick in that trade. That's a fair amount.
It's a fair amount
for a guy.
Hadn't even played a game yet. Oilers able to clear it out. Here's Perfetti to Schmidt. Now in on the right wing is Niederreiter to the blue line for Nate Schmidt. Puck into the corner on the right side. Sent back to the line. Schmidt to Lambert. He'll shoot it. That's blocked by Nurse. And Nurse drills it into the Oiler bench. Wow. The coaches were just all ducking for cover. I don't think that hit anybody.
I got to tell you, Brad Lambert, for me, has been better tonight
than in Penticton.
Any of the games. Like, if I was Kevin Shoveldayoff, who's in his 12th year as GM here, I'd have been really disappointed with his 3 first-round picks that were in that tournament. Like, they didn't. Like, I don't know, Winnipeg was. I know they ended up getting the victory over Calgary or over Vancouver, but I mean that was Milic stole that.
Yeah, Milic was unreal.
Yeah.
Niederreiter into the corner. Darnay gets it free, and the
Great
puck gets
play.
cleared down the ice by Hamblin. That was a great play. The other first-round picks in Penticton, Chaz Lucius and Colby Barlow. Now Lambert gets to center ice. He'll dump it in. They'll go after it. Probert got body position, and Hamblin gets dumped down by Niederreiter. It's underneath Hamblin. It gets back up. It's in his skates. Comes back to the point. Schmidt, the right side for Perfetti. Perfetti back to Schmidt. Across the Iafallo through the middle, and Holloway broke it up. Schmidt kept it in. Right wing to Perfetti through the middle, looking for Lambert. Batted to the line, kept in by Schmidt. Across the Iafallo. 36 seconds left to go in the power play as the puck gets cleared out by Hamblin. It'll go down the ice.
Holloway made that play, won a puck battle, knocked his man off the puck, and that allowed Hamblin and support to get rid of it.
Just over 7 minutes gone here in the third. Oilers and Jets are tied at 1. Harkins will get the puck into the Oilers zone. It comes up to the line. Just kept in by Zilkin. It goes to Chibrikov. That was a glove-ahead pass. As the whistle goes, face-off will come outside the blue line. 14 seconds left to go in the penalty to Akey. Donato scoring in the first period for the Jets. Hyman scoring for Edmonton in the first period. His goal was on the power play.
Oilers get Winnipeg tomorrow. We'll be departing early in the afternoon for that game. Home Wednesday. You got that one as well?
Yeah.
Friday, the Oilers go to Calgary. And then Saturday, Vancouver and Seattle on Monday.
It's a lot of hockey in a short time.
6 games in 9 days.
Puck cleared down the ice.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, you do. Penalty over. Jets 0 for 2 on the power play. Chisholm gets to center. He'll shoot it in. Behind the net, Nurse. Around the left wing boards to Hyman. He's at center. He was looking for Kane. He'll bring it into the Jet zone left wing corner. Off the side of the net. Gets into the slot. Malott had it for a moment. Now Chibrikov to Heinola. He'll come in. He'll shoot it. That's off. A stick goes wide. Up to the point where Dillon keeps it in for Winnipeg. Bouchard will get it out. Goes off a stick, so it won't be icing as it went the length of the ice. It's deep into the Jet zone. It squeezes in behind the net. Zilkin gets it up the right wing. It gets to Lowry. Over center ice. He'll shoot it in. Akey. Behind the Oiler goal. He's going to stop there. Rolls it on the right side. It gets to the line. There's Dillon. Will shoot it off the stick of Kajula. Goes cross corner. Along the right wing boards. Lowry trying to get control. He can't. And Bourgault's going to get it out. Up the left wing to Kajula. They dump it to the corner as Appleton helps it around the boards for the Jets. Flying over there is Hamblin. He'll keep it in. Give it to Akey on the right wing point. Plays it off the corner boards. It goes in behind the goal. DeMello can't get it out. Gleason keeping it in for the Oilers. Got it to the right wing corner for Kajula. He'll get it to the slot just off the stick of Hamblin. And Zilkin will get the puck down the ice. Won't be hard enough for icing. Jets can make a change. Tied at 1 here in the third. 10 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. Darnay from behind the Oiler goal. Off the stick of Janmark, and that goes into the bench. We're going to take a break. Oilers and Jets all tied at 1 from Rogers Place. This is Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Corner is the Heat. Cam Wood and Bob Stauffer here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Jets and Oilers tied at 1. First preseason game of 23-24. We got 10:35 to go here in the third period. Face-off just outside the Jets line. Schmidt with it inside his own end for Winnipeg. Across to Heinola. And Heinola will get the center, snap it into the Oilers zone. Rim on the right. Janssen Fialbi goes into the right corner behind the net to Harkin. Centering pass comes back to the point, and Schmidt will let it go. That's blocked in the high slot. Just getting in front of that was Holloway. Puck back to Schmidt. Has it right point. Looking for Harkins in the middle. Doesn't connect. Heinola in from the left wing point. Out to Toninato. Save made by Rodrigue. And on the right wing, it's Janmark getting it out of the zone to Holloway. In over the line of the Jets and goes in behind the net, takes it to the left with a couple of moves, gets it to the slot. Peterson shot and the save made by Delia. He'll hold on with 9:50 to go here in the third period. Oilers and Jets tied at 1.
Blake Peterson's had some opportunity.
Shot and the save made by Delia. He'll hold on with 9:50 to go here in the third period. Oilers and Jets tied at 1.
Blake Peterson's had some opportunities in this game. That was a high slot shot attempt early in the game. Nugent Hopkins served one up on a platter for him on the power play. Dylan Holloway's had a pretty effective game.
Confidence with the puck. Yeah. Confidence. It held on to that one there to make the play.
And he can skate, right?
Yes.
It's noticeable.
Yep.
You've got, 9 NHL regulars, but 6 or 7 farmhands in the lineup as well for Winnipeg. That Holloway at times isolates the opposition players and uses his speed.
Puck dumped into the Jet zones. Behind the Winnipeg net, up the left wing. Malott won't get it out. Bouchard keeps it in, gets it to the slot area, and Peterson couldn't get to it in time. The puck cleared out by Niederreiter. Fogle just through the neutral zone. Niederreiter stepped up on the play, comes back to Bouchard. Shots now 27-23 in favor of Edmonton, but tied at 1 here in the third. Directed into the Jet zone by Peterson. Delia over to Dillon, now up the left wing. Zhilkin will get to center ice, dumps it in, goes after it himself to the right wing. Chibrikov will let that one come loose. A little backhand through the slot by Lowry, doesn't get through. Now Chisholm off the left wing. Stripped of it by Zach Hyman. Goes to Lambert. Lambert for Chisholm will come down the left wing. Didn't have a shooting lane. Just to dump it behind the net. Lambert on the end boards, tied up by Peterson. Puck sent in front of the goal, off the stick of the netminder Rodrigue. Goes to the blue line. Chisholm will keep it in. He'll shoot it. Stick saved by Rodrigue. Gleason gets it off the left wing boards. It'll roll down the ice. It's not going to be hard enough for icing. And Hyman will fly after it. He'll get to it. Hyman down the left wing corner of the Jets end with 8:19 to go in the third. This game's tied at 1. The Oilers hosting the Jets here at Rogers Place. DeMello up to the top of the circle inside his own end to the line. It just comes out. Kane kicks it up to his stick. Got checked at the blue line by Iafallo. Flip it into the Oiler end. Appleton into the corner. Taken out by Desharnais. Dumps him down. Desharnais will get the puck on his backhand. Finds Xavier Bourgault. He'll get it out to Kane. Back to Bourgault. And Bourgault down the right wing. He was able to shoot it into the Jets end. Turned up by Adam Lowry. He'll go cross ice through the neutral zone. Kajula to Nurse, across to Bouchard, just inside his blue line. Up the right wing to Hamlin. Into the Jets end. He'll shoot it. And that one got blocked. It goes over to the right wing. Back to the point. Bouchard winds up, hammers it in a glove. Saved by Delia. He'll hold on with 7:23 to go here in the third. Oilers and Jets tied at 1. We will take a break from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Fans, we are so excited to bring you the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation preseason 50-50 raffle. Now, right now, is a good time to go ahead and get your tickets out, as someone in here could be the lucky winner of 2 tickets to the Heritage Classic on October 29th. Now that current life-changing jackpot is sitting at $130,000, and it's going to keep climbing. We're going to make that draw October 4th at 11 p.m. But now it's time to announce the winning number of those tickets to the Heritage Classic late October. The winning number is C100274275. Check those tickets, and congratulations if you are our lucky winner. Email 5050@edmontonoilers.com to claim your prize. And a big thank you to everyone who purchased a ticket throughout the draw. Now, all right, fans, I know it may be preseason, but there are no fans in the league that do it better than you. So it's time to get on your feet and make some noise. It's time for an Edmonton Oilers T-shirt
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. Oilers and Jets tied at 1. Tony Nato scoring for the Jets in the first period. Zach Hyman with a power play goal for Edmonton, also in the first period. That's been it for the scoring so far. Both netminders, Colin Delia for the Jets, Olivier Rodrigue for the Oilers, have been outstanding. Off the face-off in the Jet zone, sent back to the blue line. Holloway will shoot it! Delia, I don't know if he got a piece of that or not, but it went just wide of the net.
Well, Holloway's been the most noticeable player on the ice in the back half of this game.
Janmark with it, center ice. Gets through the middle, dishes on the left to Sutter. He'll bring it in front of the goal to Delia. Goes, and he'll cover it up as skating through was Janmark. And there'll be a face-off in the Jets' end with 6:57 to go in the third. We're tied up at 1.
Delia's had a good game.
Yes, he has.
And so is Rodrigue.
Yep. Rodrigue's looking very good. Solid. He spent time in the ECHL when he came out of the Quebec Major Junior League, and then full-time in the American League last year. Olivier Rodrigue has been hitting the steps of the development ladder.
He really came on in the second half of last season in the A.
Face off to the right of Delia. Up here. Perfetti gets kicked out of the face-off circle. Nugent Hopkins remains in there. The linesman's giving Perfetti the business. Puck gets into the corner. Cole Perfetti off the right wing boards, high in the air. That'll bounce out to center ice. Malott had it knocked away from him. Dillon will drill it into the Oilers zone. Malott had to go off his skate. That puck gets to the middle. Here's Perfetti across the one-timer. Oh, great save by Rodrigue as he came across and rocked Jeff Malott. Nurse on the end boards. Has to scoop it around to Evan Bouchard. He's tied up. Kane will get it high in the air and out. What a great stop by Olivier Rodrigue. Puck brought in on the right wing by Hyman. He'll go in behind the net. He'll wrap it around. Save by Delia. Rebound! That one looked like it bounced off the post.
29 saves.
And the puck cleared out by Perfetti. Oilers come awfully close to taking the lead. 6 minutes to go here in the third. We're tied at 1. Up the right wing is Akey. Makes his way through the neutral zone. Gain the center ice line. Shoots it in. Rims on the right. DeMello can't get it out past Warren Fogle. Lane Peterson to help out. It goes in behind the net, though. Wheeling up the left side, playing it off the glass and out was Zhilkin, and the puck at center ice, and here's Peterson for Edmonton. Just had to go off his stick, so Akey to Gleason, the left wing to Fogle. Now to Peterson, that's offside against Edmonton with 5:22 to go here in the third. The Oilers and Jets are all tied at 1. We're going to take a break. This broadcast brought to you by your Alberta Ford dealers. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
We're in the final minutes of the third period. Subscribe to my channel if you like this hockey game. And let's go Oilers.
Back to Chisholm at 1 with 5:22 to go in the third period. Face-off just outside the Jets' blue line. Chisholm to DeMello. Back to Chisholm. Will wait inside the Jets zone. Rolls through the middle. Finds a bit of room on the left. Gets to center ice, and he'll shoot it in. That goes off the skate of Holloway. Holloway now to Sutter. He'll get out. Now he gets through center ice, in over the line. Slows up to Holloway. Has it in the left wing corner. Takes a hit from Lowry. It's tied up on the end boards. Holloway's the one that comes up with it. Goes over to the right wing, to the blue line for Desharnais. Across to Broberg. Tried to shoot it towards the net. It goes just wide. Holloway back to Broberg. Left wing point. Comes down the left wing into the corner. In behind the net, over on the right. From the right wing point was Desharnais, but that is just jammed by him and out by Iafallo. Desharnais, side his own end to Broberg. Oilers change the forwards. Philip Broberg forced over to the right by Janssen Fialbi. Now goes across, gives the puck to Bouchard into the middle of the ice for Hamblin. He'll dump it in. Heinola has got to deal with Hamblin, who's right on him. Puck gets into the corner, and now Toninato is going to bring it out for Winnipeg. Up the right side, got caught on the play by Bourgault, and the puck dumped in by Hamblin. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the third. This game's all tied up at 1. Xavier Bourgault will shoot it in. Delia out of his net. Will backhand into the corner for Schmidt. Through the middle to Janssen Fialbi. Will come into that at the Oiler blue line. Able to dump it in. Goes after it himself. Hamblin got it to the middle for Bouchard. Left wing for Kajula. Will softly dump it in. Oilers make changes. Coming out from behind his own net. Gonna get off the boards is Harkins. Here's Akiewicz inside his own zone for Gleason. Now on the right wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Comes into the Jets end, drops it to Hyman on the right side to Nugent-Hopkins. Centering pass. That one goes off of Bauer. Over to the right side where Niederreiter will get the puck to Perfetti. Pulls it off the right side at center ice. Will shoot it in. 3 minutes to go here in the third. Tied at 1. Oilers and Jets. Nugent-Hopkins. Up the right wing and then directed out by Hyman. DeMello forced back by Kane. Puck goes to the blue line, just getting it out. It's Perfetti. He'll get over center ice. He'll shoot it in. Rodrigue will have to play it to Broberg in the left corner. Will spin it back in behind the Oiler goal. Brad Lambert waiting for him at the edge of the crease. He'll get it to Desharnais. Now up the left side to Peterson. Cuts it center ice. He will find Fogle. He'll come in down the left wing. He'll shoot from the angle. Pad save made by Delia. Puck into the left wing corner. Broberg tried to center it. Fanned on it. Puck goes to Derek Ryan. Here comes Fogle. He'll get it on the left wing. To Peterson to the blue line. Broberg over to Desharnais. Off the corner boards. Got it in behind the Jets net. Comes up to the line. Pinching down was Broberg. Chibrikov got it to just out to the neutral zone. Under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Tied at 1. Down the right wing. Peterson will shoot it. Glove save made by Delia. He's going to hold on with 1:52 to go in the third period. This game all tied at 1.
Well, it's been an entertaining game. Yep. Goalies have played well.
Yeah, opportunities at both ends of the ice. Especially in that second period, I thought Delia had to make 3 right on the doorstep type saves. Face off to the left of Delia. Sutter wins it. But he won it right past Nurse and it came out of the zone. So Bouchard up to Sutter. Slid off the stick. Puck comes in on the right wing. Now across. Heinola will shoot it. Partially blocked. It broke the stick of Holloway. And up the right wing, Janmark will bring it into the Jets end. Made a little move. Trying to go towards the net. He'll drop it back to Bouchard. Bouchard will rim the puck to Sutter. Now on the right wing to Holloway. Holloway to the left wing point. Nurse hit shot. That one hit traffic. It goes up in the air. No one knew where it was for a second. It gets to Iafallo. He'll clear it out. For Appleton, will dump it in. 1:10 to go in the third. Oilers and Jets tied at 1. Nurse with it in behind the goal of the Oilers. He waits there. Long pass on the right wing. The puck brought in by Hyman. We're into the last minute. Here in the third period. Puck in the right wing corner of the Jets zones. Johnson Fialbi across to DeMello. Up to the line. Didn't get it out. That's kept in. Hyman to Kane. Gets to the slot. To Hyman off the crossbar. Put it right off the bar. Nugent Hopkins centering pass. It's blocked. He gets it back. And the save made by Delia.
This guy's giving him a great start. Woo. He's had some luck.
Harkins flips it into the Oiler bench. 26 seconds to go in the third. Oh. Oilers hit a crossbar, and Delia makes an amazing save. That was a tremendous shot by Hyman. He had Delia beat on that one. Just kept out, just stayed out, and the save off of Nugent Hopkins. The Oilers get some opportunity here. 26 seconds left in the third. Face off to the right of Delia as Nugent Hopkins will take this draw against Adam Lowry. Got it tied up in their skates. It goes into the corner. Schmidt will get it around the boards and out. Goldberg to Desharnais. Dumps it in. Hyman retrieves. He'll get it out looking for Nugent Hopkins, just broken up at the last second. Malott in behind his net to Schmidt. Couple seconds left. And the first preseason game of 23-24 is going to need a little extra time.
You gotta love it.
You do. It's been good. It's been a good game. Tied at 1 here through 60. Take a quick break from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers, NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
For a three-period total of 25 for the Oilers, 10 for a three-period total of 35. And with the score time.
In goal for the period for the Jets, tied at 1, heading to OT. Dominic Toninato scoring in the first period for the Jets. The Oilers, they replied. Zach Hyman on the power play, also in the first period. That's been it so far. The goaltenders have been the story, whether that be Colin Delia in goal for the Jets or Olivier Rodrigue in goal for the Oilers.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining, albeit low-scoring game, and the goalies have played well. And the Oilers have hit a couple posts here. They probably had a little bit better lineup dressed. 11 players that I expect to see on the Oilers 23-man roster to start the year, 9 for Winnipeg. I think they've got themselves a good number 3 goalie, though. Colin Delia. He's played well. Not surprisingly, it's going to be Darnell Nurse out on defense and Nugent Hopkins and Kane up front to start for the Oilers.
All right. Niederreiter and Perfetti with Heinola on the ice for Winnipeg to counter. As we got 5 on the board for the OT, 3-on-3 style. So a little extra for those that have come to Rogers Place or listening to us on the Oilers Radio Network this evening. Jets get the first possession. Heinola with it inside his blue line, drops it to Perfetti. He starts through the middle, weaves his way into the Oilers zone, turns to the right wing, to the middle, Heinola, now to Niederreiter. Cuts across the top of the circles. Spins back to the blue line. Left side for Heinola to Perfetti as they move it around. Now to Niederreiter to Heinola to Niederreiter on the right wing in the Oiler end. For Perfetti. He's going to take a hit from Kane. Kane's going to separate him from the puck. Kane got it up to Nugent Hopkins. Took a hit from Niederreiter. Puck comes free. And Evander Kane skates into the Jet zone down the left wing. Stops up. Now to Nugent Hopkins. A couple of moves, but he lost the puck to Heinola. To Perfetti. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Niederreiter. Perfetti over the line across to Niederreiter. It skipped over his stick. The Oilers got a 3-on-1 break the other way. Nugent Hopkins into the Jet zone to Hyman. Oh, just wide of the net. The puck gets into the left wing corner of the Winnipeg end with 3:45 to go in overtime. Schmidt with it in behind his goal. Long pass up the center for Iafallo. Comes into the Oiler end. A backhand. Misses short side. Oilers can roll the other way. And it's Janmark Through center, Iafallo chasing him, comes into the Jets' end, stops on the right wing, pulls it off the right wing boards for Bouchard. Now to the middle, Holloway leaves it to Janmark. Janmark to Bouchard, a one-timer. Delia the save. Puck along the left wing boards inside the Jet zone. Chisholm to Lambert. Brad Lambert slowly making his way up the ice through the middle at the Oiler line. He might lose the puck here. He did. And it's Bouchard with control of it for Edmonton, for Warren Fogle. Down the left wing into the Jet zone. Hamblin comes flying in. He'll drop it. Bouchard across. The one-timer! Save made by Delia off of Fogle. 2:42 to go in overtime.
It's been some chances.
Yes. It's been good. Colin Delia's had to make some big stops. Faceoff's going to be in the Jet end to the left to Delia. Shots now 37-25 in favor of Edmonton. DeMello put it in behind the net. And coming out for Winnipeg is Appleton. Will drop it to DeMello.
Oilers had Sutter out there to take the draw. Unfortunately, lost it.
Now Appleton comes in on the right wing of the Oiler end. Gets it to the middle for DeMello. DeMello forced down the right side. Shoots high and wide of the net. Rims around the boards. Will come out to center ice. Appleton has to hurry back. Nugent Hopkins is on him. Cross to DeMello. Into the middle. Lowry. Over to Appleton. Back to DeMello at center. On the right wing to Lowry. He'll go across to Appleton. Off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Appleton will get it back to the left wing point. And bringing it out is Heinola. The Jets will change the forwards. Heinola gets the puck in on the left wing to Perfetti. Back to Heinola. Across to Perfetti. And he tried one pass. Maybe too many. And it went off of Broberg. That misses Perfetti on the right wing. It will come out. The Oilers can make some changes too. Minute 35 to go here in overtime. Perfetti to Heinola. Now to Niederreiter into the Oilers zone. Angle shot and the save made by Rodrigo. Went off his shoulder, but Jets control the puck still as Heinola has it on the right wing. Up near the blue line. Brings it through the middle. Gives it to Perfetti. Perfetti into the right corner. Got the puck through the middle. That gets turned over. Hyman. He'll get it up the right wing to Akey. In over the line. He's got 4 go. Can't get the pass across. Hyman will keep it in. Just put it wide of the net last minute here in overtime. As it goes to Delia. He'll cover it up. 57 seconds left to go. I love that Bo Akey got a shift in OT.
Yeah, Xavier Bourgault as well. And Akey did a good job defensively off the outside drive attempt from Nino Niederreiter. Got a stick in there. Gleason's out here right now. So lots of opportunities. The only defenseman we haven't seen in overtime is Desharnais.
Holloway wins the draw. Gleason to the middle to Janmark. Goes over to the right wing in the Jets end. Comes back near the blue line. Gives it to Holloway. He'll shoot. Just missed on the glove side. Gleason keeps it in. Down low to Holloway. Couldn't get it into the slot for Janmark. The puck gets cleared out. Perfetti on the left wing for Schmidt into the Oilers zone. 35 seconds left to go here in overtime. To Iafallo, left wing corner in the Oilers zone. It's bumped off of it by Holloway. Does get it free. Oilers will get a rush. Up the left side comes Gleason. Janmark gets in over the line too, but it's Gleason with the puck. Cuts to the middle. Got tied up. And Iafallo will spin it in front of his goal with 15 seconds left to go here in overtime. He'll drop it off. Chisholm will bring it in. Chisholm down the right wing will cut to the front. Lost the puck. Hamblin for Fogle, and it's off his stick, and overtime will come to a close. And first game of the preseason for both these teams. Going to need even more than overtime. We're going to need a shootout on this one as they come out to give a quick scrape of the ice.
It's been a fun preseason game. I mean,
opportunity, saves, chances, not a lot of penalties.
No fights.
No fight, not like the old days.
Not like the old days. That's just showed you how dramatically the rookie tournaments have changed.
Oh, could you imagine? You know, if they held rookie tournaments, say 30 years ago, it would have been drastically different.
Well, even when we went in 2013.
Yep, sure.
Penticton. I mean, the first tournament in Penticton was 2010 for the Canadian teams, and there was probably two or three. Well, maybe two fights a game. The 2013 team that Edmonton had a couple of real good defensemen by the name of Darnell Nurse and Oscar Klefbom, but they were light on forward scoring. That I can tell you. They weren't light on punch. So Nugent Hopkins obviously is going to be an automatic for Edmonton.
I would think so.
I guess you know what? I'll go Nugent Hopkins, Kane, and Bouchard will be the shooters for the Oilers.
Really?
How's that? Yes.
Okay.
And you know I'm never wrong on these.
No, that's true. Okay, Ryan Nugent Hopkins to lead off the shootout for the Oilers.
Loves that quick wrist shot from about 35 feet out.
He loves going stick side, too.
Yeah.
Here's Nugent Hopkins. Slows up. Backhand. Glove save. Delia coming across. Went with the deke.
Delia's so big, he took away.
Yep.
He comes out, and he just Nuge elected to go to a backhand deke. Delia's had a nice game.
Followed that the entire way. Alex Iafallo, first shooter for the Jets. Iafallo goes to the right, comes back to the middle. Quick shot saved by Rodrigue. He tried to change the angle of the shot, go low stick side, and Rodrigue was there.
He's going to let her rip.
Yeah.
There's no deep coming from Kane. High slot blast coming up.
So Kane picks it up. Kane will go through the legs, and the save made by Delia.
Like I said, there was no deke.
Back through the legs with the shot for Evander Kane. And Delia was able to stop it. He did that awfully quick, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Cole Perfetti, second shooter for the Jets.
I guess it's preseason. You might as well try your bag of tricks.
That's right.
This guy's got some skill.
He does. Perfetti down the middle. Scores. Came in, a lot of quick moves, and was able to just slip it by Rodrigue, and the Jets get the first goal of the shootout. That was quick hands. Just went stick side. Wayne Peterson shooting for Edmonton. He's got to shoot, or he's got to score to keep this thing going.
I did not expect this.
Now Peterson way to the right. Now coming back to the middle. Fires it wide, and the Jets will win it in the shootout. There's no room on that glove side of Delia. Delia being congratulated by his teammates on exceptional work in goal for the Jets. So the Jets get it 2-1 in a shootout here at Rogers Place. But Bob, when you're looking at young players trying to make impressions or ones that have guys like Dylan Holloway's only his second-year pro. Like
there was nothing wrong with the effort from Edmonton. They got a lot better as the game wore on, and both goaltenders were really good in this game, and the Oilers didn't win the skills competition ultimately, but they had some guys try some things, and Colin Delia came up huge, but we had a lot going on, so it was a highly entertaining.
Subscribe to my channel.